Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pampered Chef Live. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tonight is a very special evening because we have all new spring products and recipes to share with you tonight. So stay tuned. It's going to be so much fun. My name is Sandy. I lead the culinary team here and get to write all the recipes and share them with you. And we have a special guest, Pampered Chef Consultant Christy. Hey, Christy.
Hi, Sandy. Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I've been a consultant for almost 4.5 years, and I'm so excited to show you guys some of the new spring products. I also wanted to introduce you to my daughter, Kaylee, who's joining us tonight. Kaylee loves to cook with me, and she loves all the Pampered Chef products too.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is going to be fun. I love that you've been playing with the products and have some good experience with them. We also have Erin over on the chat. Hey, Erin.
Hi Sandy, hi Christy, hi everyone at home. If you're watching us on Facebook, welcome. We're so happy that you're here. Come and join us in the Zoom. You can interact in the chat, ask us questions in the Q&A, and you'll be eligible for our giveaway tonight because we're going to have 3 lucky winners who will get their hands on some new spring products. So you want to come, join us in the Zoom and we'll have you there. And then also go ahead and download that handout that was sent to you in your inbox. It has the recipes and the products that we'll be using tonight, so you'll definitely want your hands on that. Like I said, we're going to have a Q&A at the end, so stick around so you can ask all your questions to these ladies over here. And also, if that chat is just going a little crazy for you, you can actually disable it by pulling down that drop down button up at the top and disabling the chat. So let's get into it, ladies.
What do you say?
Let's get cooking.
All right, we're going to be making a new recipe, the meatball and pasta bake in the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven. Please put in the chat if anyone has made this. You made it a few times.
We've made it a couple of times. It's becoming a regular, and when there's leftovers, they all fight over who gets to take them to lunch the next day.
It is so good. I love it. And really simple ingredients, too. So before we get started, we want to talk to you a little bit about some of our favorite features of the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven. I think, first of all, there are 2 compartments. This is so family-friendly, feeds a crowd.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. It's awesome for my family of 4.
Absolutely. So the top oven is going to be your oven or toaster oven. It toasts, it bakes, it broils, it reheats. It even has a pizza setting where you can make frozen or fresh pizza.
We've done both, and we've done a lot of baking too. Cookies, brownies, little mini cakes.
So easy. Oh my gosh. There's someone at the door. We should probably open up the door to the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven and see what could be in here. Let's see, Christy. Oh, look at this. There is a pizza right here in the oven. This pan is so non-stick that it's hard to get out. There we go. Oh, look at that. Kaylee, I hope you're hungry. We're going to be feeding Kaylee throughout this whole segment. So an amazing pizza setting that, again, works great. And I like it frozen because it only takes about 3 to 5 minutes to preheat the unit, and then you press the pizza button and it's done to perfection.
It's so fast.
Could not be easier. Then your bottom oven. This is going to be your traditional air fryer. So you can make all your fried foods without that extra oil. It roasts. It also dehydrates. There's a convection bake setting. And this also has a reheat and a keep warm too. And one of my favorite settings is the heat and crisp, which we're going to show you in just a couple minutes. Great for pasta, also Brussels sprouts and broccoli.
I've done a whole chicken.
Yes, absolutely.
It can fit a 6-pound chicken, and I didn't really know what to do because the recipe said to spatchcock, and you're supposed to remove the backbone. And I was in a hurry, but I had all of my ingredients, so I just took my kitchen shears and cut through the backbone, pushed it flat, and it just took a couple minutes to season and get it in the air fryer. It was delicious.
I love that shortcut. Oh, somebody else is at the door. What could this be? Okay, so we didn't mention that the Deluxe Air Fryer comes with 2 of these air fryer trays or air fryer racks to fit so much food. This is almost 2 pounds of chicken nuggets here, and as you can see, there's a whole nother rack in there.
I love how big it is.
Yes, you could fit so much food. Great for French fries, roasted vegetables, all the things.
Let's go feed Kaylee some more.
Kaylee
food.
likes chicken nuggets, right? She must.
That looks good.
There's also a cooking guide that comes with the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven when you get it, so it has all the tips and tricks cooking charts for every setting and tons of recipes to kind of get you started. I love how, like you said, the cooking guides kind of like get you started to get you to know the unit. And then after that, you're like a pro.
That's what I always say. Like, start with all the recipes in the book, and by the time you're done, you'll have made delicious recipes, but also you'll know everything about how to use the new tool.
Love it. Plus my team writes all the recipes, so it's a good little plug.
They're all delicious.
Thank you. So we're going to get started. We have the small oven bakeware set right here, which is a great set to consider to make really the most out of your air fryer. This is the small oven baking pan. It fits it's a 9x13 capacity.
Yeah, you can do a whole cake mix, brownies, but also like complete family meals, casseroles.
So we're gonna cook in here today with our pasta bake. We also have the small oven baking sheet, really great for cookies. Like, we like to joke that the food flies off of these pans.
It just slides off. Like, it is the easiest thing to wash and clean. Like, nothing, any of these pans, literally just wipe
So
clean.
easy to clean. This can also be used as a lid when the big pan isn't in use, so to store leftovers when you're all done. It fits nicely on there. And then the small oven brownie pan, which is 6 wells, half of our traditional brownie pan.
It's perfect for cute little muffins and things like that. Like, the girls love them in their lunches, and square fits easier in a lunchbox.
I like that. And
And
not
even-
just for brownies.
Yeah, absolutely. Like little muffins, little cupcakes. We even made heart-shaped cakes for Valentine's Day.
Also cute. And of course, this fits perfectly in that top oven with that bake function. All right, so what do you say? Let's get started. We're gonna start with this brick of cream cheese right in the middle of our pan.
Yep. I'm gonna surround it with dry pasta.
A whole pound of
Love
pasta.
That you can a whole pound of pasta and dry.
Yeah. And you could use other short noodles. What have you guys made with it?
You can use like bow ties. You can use like the twisty, what are the
Rotini, penne. We love it with short pasta because we feel like that really
Nastacholi noodles.
Yeah, it soaks up the sauce.
Yeah, absolutely. So chicken broth, and cooking with the chicken broth and with the sauce adds so much more flavor
You can really start
versus
to
cooking
see,
noodles ahead of time in water.
That's so true. You can really start to see the capacity of this now. Like, it fits so much food.
And we haven't even done the sauce
No.
yet. We're gonna do that next and show off another tool. So I'm gonna hand that to you,
Sure.
Sandy. So I've got our 5-in-1 opener, and the first thing I'm gonna do is open this jar. Anybody have a hard time popping those jars open?
Just
I
kind of
love that you can
releases
just
it.
pop. I'm gonna show you a couple other uses, but let's get that sauce in there.
Oh, that's a 24-ounce jar.
Oh, and I
Alcohol,
skipped my tip.
24.
I should have put a little chicken broth in the end to get the rest of the sauce.
I love
Never
that
waste
tip.
any
I love that
sauce.
tip. Because there is so much left over.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this 5-in-1, I can also open a can of pop.
Okay, love that for people who have longer nails and it's really hard
Absolutely,
to
you
get
don't want to
under.
mess up your manicure, so Kaylee can have a little drink with all of
Oh,
her snacks.
what a treat.
But it's great for a 2-liter bottle, for bottles,
Pop
for
tabs.
those pop tabs for like your mandarin oranges. 5-in-1.
So great. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of red pepper flakes if you want. I would probably add a little because I like the spice.
Yeah, we'll add a little bit more. There
Okay.
we go. Not
like
too
a-
spicy.
Just a little stir to make sure.
Just
like,
maybe those noodles
everything-
off the top. I was a little overzealous with the
Yeah.
noodles on top of the cheese. We
wanna
want to
make
make sure
sure
they're all
submerged.
in the liquid.
Yep. And then we can cover this with some foil. I love that the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven, you were able to use foil.
Yes. It makes cleanup so much easier.
Yep. We're gonna use it with the meatballs too.
So this is all ready to go.
All right, I think it's time to preheat our machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Come on over. All right, let's turn it on. There's an on and off switch. And right at the start, it gives you a nice little polite message of let's get cooking. How sweet is that? And then we're gonna set it to the sync finish function because we're gonna cook the meatballs on the top, the pasta at the bottom, and with the sync finish function, it's gonna time it so that everything is done at the same time. So you don't have cold meatballs, and hot
Just gonna
Pasta.
keep that rack out because we're
Oh,
gonna
thank
use
you
the
very
meatball
much.
rack in a little bit.
Yes, we are. Okay, so we are going to set sync finish, and then the bottom oven is going to go to heat and crisp. I mentioned I love this function. It starts at 350, and then the last 5 minutes, it ramps up to 450 degrees to melt the cheese. We're going to go 55. Oopsie. I think I timed out. We're going to go sync finish. We'll do that one more time. Heat and crisp. 55. Top oven, we're gonna go to bake because we're just baking some meatballs. And these are gonna go for 25. Okay, and as you can see, the bottom oven has started preheating because that's gonna cook the longest, and the top is on hold. So it's just gonna wait until that's time to preheat and we can prep our meatballs. I like using that
Great.
preheat time
Oh, absolutely.
to prep our other
It gives
ingredients.
me like, here's the time, and then I'm done.
Yeah,
When
and
it
it's
goes in,
just
I'm
about
done.
3 to 5
and-
minutes.
Absolutely. So we're gonna make some meatballs, and I love meatballs. We use turkey or ground chicken instead of beef if you want a little healthier option. But adding zucchini gives you moisture and also some great nutrition. So I'm just grating some of our zucchini here.
And I love that. You've
Keep my
got your
fingers away from my blade.
adjustable double grater that you can use apart, you can use separately.
Yep. And then some more cheese.
Yep.
Probably should have done the cheese first, so it was a
It's
little
all
bit
going
less
to the
messy,
same
but it's all
place.
going to the same
Yeah, it's all
place.
going to the same
Exactly.
Easy. And what do you usually do? About a whole zucchini?
I do like a whole, if it's like that smaller, like medium size
Yeah.
zucchini. Yeah.
And then we're doing about a half cup total of Parmesan cheese.
Yeah. Cheese is a little bit easier in a bigger bowl since I'm using that
Yeah.
little 1 cup prep bowl, a little bit harder to.
And I love that
Measure
grater that
over.
it separates like that because it stores really nicely flat.
Yeah, so you can do raised up into the container or make it super easy to store. So
Simple.
put a little bit more of that cheese in here so we can take it over to the other side.
And we're using ground beef today, but again, you could use your ground turkey, your ground chicken, even plant-based meat. And we're gonna skip the liquid. It would call for milk, but since we have zucchini.
Those
we're gonna-
zucchini, that zucchini adds
Yep.
that nutrition and liquid. So we've got the Parmesan, we've got the zucchini, we've got the meat, we've got Italian breadcrumbs,
Got one
an
egg.
egg, and then I'm gonna add a couple cloves of garlic. So fresh is best, don't buy that jarred garlic. What I love about our garlic press is you don't have to peel the garlic first, you put the whole clove in there. So I'm gonna do 1 clove and then the next clove.
Now, I feel like no garlic is left behind.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm usually adding 3 or 4
Yeah.
cloves. This cute little tool that fits in the handle is a cleaning tool. My daughters like to call it the Barbie hairbrush. And we just scrape that off, and it's really easy to pull the peel from the inside. And if any of it gets stuck, you can use the teeth to fit right inside.
I love that.
And it's dishwasher safe.
dishwasher safe. And that little Barbie hairbrush just fits on the back of there because there's no way you're finding that in your drawer.
No, but
Fits right.
it's in place, so you're not losing it.
Perfect. How about a little salt and pepper?
Little salt and pepper, perfect.
I love making meatballs, meatloaf in the Deluxe stand mixer.
Yes, people think mixers are just for baking,
Right.
and they're not. It's great for doing things like this. Shredding chicken.
Because you're going to do it on the mix setting, which is nice and gentle. When you're doing meatballs or meatloaf, you don't want to over mix your meat mixture. It'll become tough. So this just mixes it just enough. You love those presets, right?
I love the preset. So it takes the guesswork out. I mean, if I were to ask you when you're supposed to cream butter and sugar, how long? Like, do people know that?
No.
Probably not,
No.
right? So this takes the guesswork out of it. You just hit the preset. It tells you which attachment to use, and then it does all the work for you. And it starts slow and then increases speed, especially with things like flour, that you don't want flour to go flying across your kitchen, although sometimes that's fun when you're baking. But it makes it super easy.
Yeah.
And I can clean up my counter while it's doing its
I
job.
love that. I need to do more of that.
We're gonna get our soup ready. Our helpers did some of the pre-work.
Yes.
All right. So nice. Everything's mixed. I love the paddle and has the scraper side. And it
It's
makes
right down
cleanup
to the bottom
so
of the bowl.
easy. These medium scoops, perfect size for meatballs, perfect size for the brownie pan. When I do meatballs, I love to do it in bulk. So I'll take a big sheet pan and I'll do 2 or 3 pounds of turkey at once, and then fill the whole sheet pan on wax paper, put it in the freezer, And then after it's frozen, just pop everything into a Ziploc bag. So I've got a freezer full of frozen,
So
frozen
if you wanna
meatballs.
take out like 6 meatballs, you could just take out
easy.
6.
And they're
That's really
so
great.
easy to cook in the air fryer
Yeah.
because you can do them from frozen or thawed.
Absolutely, I love that tip.
Yeah.
And I also like your tip of you don't have to roll the meatballs.
No. Now, maybe you like that look better, but it's going to cook just as well flat as it is rolled. And this way, it's just faster.
Yeah.
I mean, who has extra time these days?
Nobody. All right, that's looking wonderful. And again, we lined our air fryer tray with foil, just for really easy cleanup. Although the air fryer trays are dishwasher safe and they wash
They
up
clean
really
up
nice.
so well. I've done bacon, and they clean up so well
Yeah,
in the
you can give them a
dishwasher.
workout. Okay, you probably already heard, but our air fryer is beeping, and that means it's ready. Oh, need our oven gloves, sorry. Okay, it's gonna say add food when it's ready. I'm gonna add meatballs to the top.
Yep. Perfect. And then to the bottom, we're gonna add that pasta. What's really fun about this too is you've got the 2 doors, but you can also open them both at once. So for a case like this, like we could have opened the whole door and put,
food.
but if we were only opening, one,
Yep.
we just,
Perfect, so then we're just gonna press. And you see that the pasta already started cooking and the meatballs are gonna hold because they take a shorter amount of time. So good. Okay, look at what we have.
magic of TV, right?
Look at how much food that is. It looks amazing. I think Kaylee needs another snack, right?
I think Haley might need another snack, and her sister's at practice, so we're gonna save some for her for later.
Yes, let's do it.
So I love the insulated serving bowls. So when I make dinner and it comes out hot, just go ahead and scoop some in for those that aren't home yet, and then they'll have warm food for later. You want to
These
give
are
her a couple
so good.
meatballs?
Couple meatballs. These keep your food warm for up to 2 hours, and I like how they don't sweat, like or perspire, and it stays cool on the outside.
And they're great for cold or hot. I use mine like with food off the grill all the time because my
That's a good
sides
idea.
are never done at the same time that
Yeah.
my food is done off the grill.
And there's a 1 quart, 2.5 quart.
Oh, I've got
and
them
a
up
4
there.
quart. Yeah, every
Perfect.
size. All right, looks so good.
Oh,
The doorbell again? What could we have here? Let's see. Kaylee, are you still hungry?
She's like, no.
No.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread. Will you put some here? Oh, that looks so great. I love making garlic bread in my air fryer.
It's so fast.
How do you? I like to cook it on the air fry setting. 'Cause I feel like it
yes,
gets-
for sure.
yeah.
You want the crispy,
Yeah.
and you know what? I'm wondering if I should try it on heat and crisp because I like the cheese on top melted.
That's a great idea. Try it and let me know. All right, we're gonna give this a cut. We have our new Foundations knife set. This is so beautiful. Look at the color of these knives. Super high quality knives, and I love it because I call it like a curated set. You have the 4 knives that every kitchen really needs. Chef's knife, bread knife, utility knife, and a paring knife. So I'm just gonna slice a little bit of my bread.
Sandy, when somebody says cut on the bias, like what do they mean by that?
I just cut on an angle to make it look prettier.
Looks fancy, right?
Sometimes cooking terms are just fancy to be fancy, right? Can't you just say cut on an angle? All right, this looks amazing. One other quick thing I just want to share is that this knife block is convertible. I can't show you right this second because all the knives are in there, but it's really great for smaller spaces. If you want to decide to display your knives or go ahead and put them right in your drawer. So good. Okay, Kaylee. All the
Eat
snacks.
up! Eat up!
See, she's an active girl. Okay, while Kaylee's enjoying her snack, I think we would love to hear from Erin. What are the ways that people can get the Deluxe Air Fryer Oven in their kitchens?
Absolutely. I'm seeing those questions in the Q&A, so I'll dive right in. So March hosts actually get exclusive access to the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven at 60% off this month. That's incredible. Why not take that offer, right? That really makes this amazing new product only $139.60 in the US and $199.60 in Canada for our March host. That's amazing. Or our host can choose to use that 60% off discount for another product or set that they have their eyes on. So really, it's up to you. So reach out to your consultant and get a party booked this month. All right, back to you, Sandy.
That was fast. We're still getting all set up. No, we're good. We're good. Kaylee, what do you think? Nick, it's your time to shine. I think you should help
You
us
wanna
make the
some
dessert. Yay! Because she's had all her snacks. Now it's time for something sweet, right?
So we love this dessert because it's easy when you're like unexpected guests and you just want something sweet.
It's so good. This is the new orange creamsicle dessert mix. We're gonna make a dessert dip, but you could also make it into a pie. Put in the chat if you guys have been seeing orange creamsicle sort of as like a trending flavor. I've seen it in like different club soda flavors, energy drinks, even I think M&Ms, right? There's like candy that's orange creamsicle. It's so fun.
It's so refreshing. Like it's like a nice spring,
I do.
summer
Reminds
flavor
me
too
of, like,
as the weather
childhood.
starts to warm up.
Yes.
And
So we've got half a stick of butter and then half.
half a block of cream cheese.
Okay.
So they're kind of soft. This can be done in the stand mixer. I think actually the recipe like calls it in the stand
Yes.
mixer, but I like doing it in the twist and chop. Especially if my cream cheese and my butter is like still a little bit colder than I wanted.
It happens.
feel
It
like-
happens. It might get a little fluffier in the stand mixer, but
Yeah.
this is still a great shortcut. I think it makes about 2 cups.
Mhm.
That's what I measured in here. And then you're gonna add your mix. Go ahead, Kayla, you do it. I'm tired.
All right, so we just put the lid on here. If you haven't seen the twisted chop, so fun because, oh, if I can get the lid on, there we go. The blade actually goes up and down. So we just want to get kind of a little pre-mix on the butter and the cream cheese, and then Kaylee's going to add some heavy cream here. Is it about a cup?
About a cup. Yep. Perfect.
Keep going to that wrong side there.
Like when you're used to using products one
I'm
way
like,
and
I'm
then you're
going
using them a
like the
different
wrong hand.
angle.
I'm
Yeah.
standing on the opposite Look how fast that was. So it's a lot faster than doing it in the stand mixer. All right, we get that plate out of the way. And Kaylee, why don't you go ahead and put it in our dual-sided cutting board.
That looks so good. We have some strawberries, some vanilla wafers. I don't know, what else would you guys? I like to like top it with the orange
Mandarin
oranges. Yeah. What?
More food?
Of course. What do we got? Oh, so cute. We have some
Oh, they're
cookies.
so cute. Spring. They look like spring. And they're on this stone that was designed just for the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven. I love that lip on the back, so if you're doing homemade pizza, it doesn't slide.
I love that. Let me see if there's a little spatula over here.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry about that.
Okay, it's okay. Keely's got her eyes on these. Actually, yeah. Just put a couple over here. So pretty.
You're good.
All right. This is looking pretty great. I know Erin had mentioned the giveaway earlier in the show. So Erin, want to help me with that? Why don't you, is it time to share?
It's time.
Great.
Let's get into
Let's
the
do it.
giveaways. Absolutely. All right. So tonight, our lucky winners will be getting the small oven bakeware bundle, which includes 3 bakeware pieces and the oven gloves that you saw Sandy and Chrissy using tonight. So really exciting. And drum roll, please. Our lucky winners are Stacy Reepsum, Renata Eves, and Samantha Wilborn. Congratulations, everybody. We'll be reaching out to you after the event tonight. But before we move on, actually, I really want to talk about the other way that you can get the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven this month. So I mentioned earlier that hosts can get it at 60% off, but there's actually a second way to get that, and that's by becoming a consultant. So when you join in March, you can get this new air fryer for free. How amazing is that? Plus, you can get started at a discount this month. We have our Easy Prep launch kits, so you can get started for just $25 in the US or $35 in Canada. So March really is the perfect time to start a new side hustle with Pampered Chef. Don't you think, Christy?
Absolutely. I love this business. I spent 20 years working a corporate marketing job, which don't get me wrong, I loved as well, but I went through a layoff in 2020, and we all remember 2020 was
a weird
crazy,
time.
right? The girls were in school like part-time. Like I needed more flexibility. So I said, hey, I'm going to try this out while I figure out what's next. Well, 4.5 years later, still going strong. I make a paycheck. I can help pay for Kaylee and her sister's activities, car repairs, bills. My whole kitchen is Pampered Chef now. I think pretty much everything. Can't beat earning products. And I've had the opportunity to earn 4 all-inclusive paid vacations for my husband and I. In fact, we decided to upgrade last year and pay to bring the girls with to Punta Cana. We had a fabulous time and can't wait to go to Disney in June. So I love that this business gives me those opportunities. But honestly, the people are the best part. I've made some amazing friends and everybody's so kind and helpful and supportive that it's incredible. So why wouldn't you want to give a side gig a try? It's not just a side gig. It's really a side hustle with a whole lot of heart. And for only $25 this month, like why not give it a try and earn this awesome oven for free?
I love that. So much to share. We welcome all of you to the table to join this amazing business and be able to cook up these awesome goodies. Erin?
Yeah, let's get into the Q&A.
Okay.
But first, I just want to say one quick thing. We tried something new today with some text messages, reminders that we'd be able to send to all of you that register for this event. It's a great feature for these events, and we're learning. So we know that some things it's a little bumpy, and this was one of those today. So thanks for letting us test this out with live events. We're gonna keep working at it, making the tweaks to make sure that we're texting all the guests, and we'll have it all ready for you by next week. All right, so let's get into the questions. Okay. My first question I have is for both or either of you. If you had to pick just one thing, I know it's hard, one thing that's your favorite part of this new air fryer. For me, I love the cute "let's get cooking." When they say it, I mean, come on, that's adorable.
what appliance is polite?
Speaks to you, right? Yeah. So, Chrissy, how about you?
Definitely the capacity. I mean, with cooking for a family of 4, I love that I can literally make 3 completely different things, and they're all done at the same time with having those 3 trays. So the capacity has been a game changer so far.
She stole mine. Oh, it's okay. I'll do another one. I love some of the new features. Obviously the sink finish, the heat and crisp setting, and I'm really excited that it can broil.
Oh,
the
yeah.
top oven can broil, and that's something that I love to do, just to melt cheese on the top of things, give like a crispy finish to casseroles. So all the things I'm loving. And the recipes.
You can't beat bubbly cheese, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Well, speaking of recipes, what's your favorite meal so far that you've made in the air fryer? Or that you're looking forward to?
Pasta bake, honestly. Like,
I know.
it's the first recipe we've made multiple times, and the family asks for it again and again. Not that anything else hasn't been delicious.
Yeah.
It's just, I've only had it for a few weeks, and yeah.
I love that one, and I also love the air fried salmon and broccoli. Put in the chat if you guys have made that. It's really just so simple and fresh, and I love how the flavors come together. And it's a big capacity in there. Like
Maybe
I like how
I
you
can get my family to eat more fish if we
try it. It's got a really yummy sauce, a barbecue sauce and mayo.
Okay.
Gets a little glazed and sticky. It's good.
We had a few questions about the insulated bowls, and I know we actually have them right up there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can actually show that there's 3 different sizes. That would be great.
Yep. Love the little lid rest. Mentioned stay cool on the outside, doesn't kind of sweat or perspire.
I mean, think about like all your fancy water jugs you've got out there. Like this is
Oh,
the
yeah.
bowl version. Like
Yeah.
this is like the same
You can
thing,
put
but
ice
like
in
for
here.
your,
You could
and
put
we've got a
ice.
pitcher too that's in the
Yeah.
same line. And
I like it when we're making like ground turkey tacos. Again, not everyone comes to the table at the same time. Throw your ground turkey in
we
there.
do
and build the
taco bars
tacos.
for family parties all the time.
Yeah.
And I actually relax now because leftovers can sit out.
Yeah.
Like I do the cool and serve for the toppings and the insulated bowls for
I
the
love
meat.
that. I hate cold food.
Yeah.
All right, one more that we have time for. All right, so I personally love meatballs. This is making me very, very hungry. But I do have a question for those who are vegetarians. So can we use frozen vegan meatballs in the air fryer? Are they still gonna come out as delicious?
100%. Yeah, think about that top oven just like your regular oven.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could do plant-based meatballs. There's a few different kinds that are already prepared, or make your own in the stand mixer.
Absolutely.
Love it. I
Think
love
about
it, actually.
anything that you're buying that like most frozen food now comes with air fryer instructions too. And then I love that our books have details about, hey, when you want to make this food, just look at in the recipe book and the charts.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be having a lot of events this month with the Deluxe Air Fryer and Oven, so please make sure to tune in. In fact, we have live events every Tuesday night, so ask your Pampered Chef consultant how you can be a part of that, or go to the live events tab on our page. Also, there's going to be a survey that pops up at the end of this event. Please take just a couple minutes to take that survey so we can continue to make these events really awesome for you.
And we didn't show you all the new products yet, so make sure you reach out to your consultant because they would love to come and either virtually or in person show you more of what's new this spring.
I love that. So much good stuff. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay well.